Alright, shalom, shalom. Before I begin, I want to start off first by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahaf Wadash. I'm the good double honor to my teachers, the head elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. I want to say peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. And the title of this lesson is titled, We're Not Living, We're Suffering. Right? We're not living, we're suffering, right? And that where are we, all right? Talk about us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? And when I say we're not living, you got a lot of our people out here, they're under this delusion, under this impression that they're living, you know? Jake, you know how Jake be, Jake got, he got him a nice job, or he got him a whole lot of money, whatever. He got him a whole lot of money. He's able to get, sleep with all these different women, right? Fuck these hoes, as Jake like to say. He's got a nice car. Maybe he got like 2-3 of them, all right? Jake be balling out here, right? And Jake call that living, Jake think he be living, right? But that's an illusion, man. All that is a false reality, right? Because Jake, you're not winning, man, right? You're not winning. You're losing. You're suffering, man. You're still in captivity, man, right? That's what Jake don't understand, man. Jake don't understand that these Jakes out there, they don't understand that they're in captivity, all right? That they're under the curses. They're underneath, the curses. They don't understand that they're under the foot of their arch enemy, right? The man that hit them the most, Esau Edom. Again, Jake is under this impression that they're winning, but no, man, we're not winning. We're suffering, man. We're not sovereign. We got to go to the enemy for one of all things. That's all a part of the curses, man. All that is a part of the curses. That we got to go to our enemy for the one of all things that, basically we're subject to what the damn devil has to give us, man. Right? We're subject to having to go to the man that hit us the most for everything that we need, for our clothing, all right, our food, all right, our water. Basically the basic necessities of survival. We got to go to our enemy, and not just our enemy, but our arch enemy, right? Esau Edom. We got to go to him for the one of all things. So, the fact that 2/3 of our people, they think that they're winning because, again, they have, I don't know, they may have a lot of money in the bank, right? They may have 5 platinum albums, right? They may be able to go to Japan to pick up some women. They may be able to go to all these other different countries and pick up all these different heathen women, right? Sleep with all these different heathen women, right? Jake think that he's winning in this society when indeed Jake is not winning. Jake is suffering, man, right? You're still underneath the curses, man. It don't matter if you can make a lot of money. It don't matter if you got a whole bunch of cars, if you got a whole bunch of houses. You're not winning, Jake. That's pretty sure that's what these niggas like Rick Ross and Drake, Lil Wayne, they think that they're winning because they got all this stuff, man, right? But we know, all right, and they don't have to admit it, but we know the types of abominations that they have to do in order to obtain all that stuff, man, to obtain those riches, those corruptible riches, might I add, right? Had to do all types of filth, all types of abominations to receive those things, man, right? So, Jake, you're not winning, right? You're not winning, but you're suffering, just like we are, You're not winning, you're not thriving out here, right? But you're suffering, man. Let's speak on, those of us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that we may not have a whole bunch of money in the bank, man. We're not on, we don't have a lot of who don't have a whole bunch of money in the bank, but Jake still think he winning, man. Again, because Jake may have him a all right job, right? He may be able to, sleep with many different women. He probably got him like 2 cars, 3 cars, a BMW, a Charger, a Mustang. Jay think he's winning, man. But you're not winning, man. You're suffering, man. Again, you're under the foot of your enemies, right? You really don't have shit. You really don't own anything. Because at any point in time, if you lose that job that you got, then you could just, you could go to being dirt poor, man. Homeless. So how are you winning, Jake? No, you're not winning. You're suffering, man. And for a majority of us Israelites, man, we don't even, a lot of the money, the wages that we earn, that shit go straight to bills, man. That's what you say, we earn wages just to put them in a bag of holes, man. As soon as you get your paycheck, you got to spend that shit on bills, man. Right? Rent, a car note. So we're not living, man. We're just surviving at this point, man. That's all. That's what our mindset got to be. We got to be in the mindset of we're not trying to make a living in America, Babylon the Great. We just trying to do what we got to do for the time being, up until Lord's will we be delivered. Right? Lord's will we be a part of the numbers that be delivered, up until the kingdom of heaven comes. We just we're just using the world but not abusing it, man. You got to go ahead and work you a 9 to 5 or whatever job is sustainable for you. Work you a 9 to 5. So that you're able to, pay what you got to pay so that you could do the work, So that you could do the work, it's just that simple, man. Right? We only work this job to sustain us in this life, man. We're not looking to make a living out of here, man. But again, Jake is under the impression, right, the delusion or illusion, right, that he's winning. That's exactly what it is, a strong delusion, right? Because imagine telling Jake that guy, he got 3 cars, he may got him like a couple bands in the bank, a couple bands in the bank, right? He may got probably 5, 6, 7 women blowing up his phone. Imagine telling Jake he ain't winning. Imagine telling Jake he ain't winning, man. But our people, they gotta, they were, for on a small level, Jake got a ruling class mentality on a small level, man. Jake be wanting to own his own business and whatnot, but again, that's on a small level, man. We looking to inherit the world, man. Right? We looking to inherit the world. When I say we, I mean those brothers that are in this truth, man, that's in the know. We looking to inherit the world, man. We ain't looking to stay on this small, low-level shit, man. That's exactly what America, Babylon the Great is. It's just a very low-level place, man. Right? Very low level. Right? But enough rambling. All right? Again, man, Jake, you're not winning, right? We're not winning, but we're suffering, man. As long as we're still under the foot of our enemies, right? As long as we're still subject to having to go to our enemy for the one of all things, we will forever be suffering, man. We won't be winning. We're not sovereign, We're dependent we're dependent on getting our basic needs of survival from our arch enemy, man. The same man that wants us to kill us off as a nation. That also shows you right there that we're not winning, man. Because we're under the footstool of a man that want to completely eradicate us, man. We're under we're under subject to a man that want to completely have us done away with, man. So no, Jake, you're not winning, but you're suffering. You're not under the blessings just yet. You're under the curses. And up until Yahushua comes and lifts those curses up off of us, we'll forever be suffering. We'll forever have to be subject to the stress of life, right? To the worries of life. How I'm gonna do this? How I'm gonna do that? You know, how I'm going to feed my children this week. How I'm going to pay my bills this week. We're not winning, man. We're suffering. Right? But this is Deuteronomy chapter 28. And I'm going to start at 15, and I'm going to jump down a little bit. And I'm going to jump around. So Deuteronomy 28, chapter 15, it says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." And that's exactly what happened, man. You know, we did not hearken to the voice of Yahweh, our power, our Abba. We did not hearken to his voice, so therefore we was cursed with the curses. You know, therefore he put the curses upon us, man. Right? Verse 16 says, "Cursed shall I be in the city, and cursed shall I be in the field." All right, so let's jump down a little bit. Yeah, man, and the curses itself shows you that we're not winning, but we're suffering, man. You know, because curses speak about, you know, how we have an evil eye towards one another, towards our brother. You know, you know, we got to go to the enemy for the one of all things, of course. All right. Hey, you know, our woman should be a harlot in the city. All right. It's probably not specifically a part of curses, but right here, Amos 7:17, it says, "Therefore thus says the Lord, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall go into captivity forth of his land." Yeah, so, you know, that's also, I mean, I say it specifically in the curses, but hey, that's also something that we got to deal with. Our woman being a harlot in the city, man. You know, the so-called Black, Latino, Native American woman being a harlot in the city, man. Mainly these Judite women out here, man. Being a harlot in the city, sleeping with, you know what I'm saying? Sleeping with every tomball, Dick and Harry. You know, we subject to our woman putting us on child support, man. So how the fuck, hey, you really think about the shit that we got to endure in this place? How are you winning, Jake? Even if you do got millions of dollars, you see Kanye West, that man got millions of dollars and he still got to pay child support. So you're not, no Jake out there, whether it be LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, no Israelite out there is what I'm looking for is no Israelite there is I guess you could say over the curses. You know, no Israelite there is not suffering from the curses, for lack of words, man. You know, immune. That's the word I'm looking for. No Israelite is immune to the curses, man. No matter how much money you got in your bank account, right? You're still subject to the curses. Therefore, you're not winning, but you're suffering. All right? Deuteronomy 28 and verse 41, jumping out of verse 41, it says, "Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them." Yep. "For they shall go into captivity." Yeah, man. And that's another thing, man. You know that we had to suffer on the shores of America, man. A lot of families during the time, especially during the time of slavery, a lot of families were separated. Man, on slave plantations, man. You know, one slave owner would take the daughter, another slave owner would take the son, another slave owner would take the wife. You know, and that's what we had to endure as a people, man. Right? And in a sense, we still kind of going through that because, hey, at any point in time you try to chastise your child, you know, they could call, CPS or whatever. CPS can get involved and take your fucking child right away from you, man. Right? They take your child right away from you, man. Separate you, from your child, man. So again, we're not winning, man. You know, I don't give a damn how much money Jake think he got. At the end of the day, we're not winning, man. We're suffering. We're gonna continue to suffer as long as we're under the foot of our oppressors, Esau, Edom, so-called white man. We're gonna continue to suffer, right, up until Yahweh Shah comes back and free us from this hell. You know, free us from this captivity, man. Up until then, we're gonna continue to suffer, man. All right. Verse 42 says, "All thy trees and fruit of thy land shall the locust consume." Verse 43 says, "The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low." Verse 44, "He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail." Yeah, all right. Esau Edom, man. Right? He's over us, man. He's the head, and in these times he's the head. Right? And we're the tail. No, we got to go to him for the one of all things, man. Right? Matter of fact, verse 48, it says, "Therefore shall therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee." All right, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Yeah, man. So, that's the big one, man. That the Lord gonna send that in hunger and the thirst and the negative and in the want of all things. We gotta go to our enemy, man. All right, not just our any enemy, but our main enemy, our arch enemy, our evil twin brother, man. Esau, man. Esau. We gotta go to him for the one of all things, man. So again, we're not winning. We're suffering, man. No matter how much money you got, no matter how much this and that you got, at the end of the day, as long as you're still in America, Babylon the Great, as long as you still got to go to Esau for the one of all things, you're in captivity and you're going to suffer, man.